Testing. Let me make sure I'm right here. All right. What's up? What's up, enemy Michael? I like that name, Michael or enemy. Was good. Man, not much good to say about yesterday. That's all I can say. We some soft ass looking ball players out there. You can blame you can't really blame scheme, but I'll get into it in a second. I know some of y'all loading up. Those of you who are in here, if you haven't hit like, try it. It might not hurt you to hit like. What's up, Tamara DeBar, Deagle TK? Yeah, oh man. Oh man. Black crewmate, what's good? Yeah. The D is looking like ass. I can't really argue with you. You want me to argue? I can't. I can't. You want a defense. I know that's why you said it. When people just push out straight attacks from the rip, you ain't even say hi, man. Said D is ass. When you push that out, you want me to defend it, but it's nothing I can say to defend it, man. The D not looking real good right now. Uh, what's up, Twine? Yeah, I know you're gonna go into, bro. It's hard to defend from the way we looking today, man. What's up, Rue? Lord Brunson. Hey, I can't argue with you either. Y'all won this week. I'm not gonna say nothing to you. You still trash. Well, a race to the bottom. What's up, Law? You know what it is. It's a race to the bottom, bro. You ain't doing much better. Y'all a tie ahead of us. So, y'all got a lot of shit to get together in your house too. And it says something. This is why y'all fucked up right now, Lord Brunson. I'm gonna speak on my Cowboys in a second. But the reason y'all fucked up, y'all spend too much time worrying about other teams, man. Y'all worrying, they distracted. You distracted. You distracted. You over here worried about picking, man. I know I got you earlier this year though, so you gotta give me back. I ain't mad at it. I could take it how I give it though. I'm only fucking with you. Seriously, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the team knows either. That's what they look like when they out there, man. They don't really look like they know what's going on defensively, man. He said, "Don't do that." Y'all Cowboy fans are focusing on how bad the division is instead of looking in the mirror. Facts. Because that's the silver lining. What else could we look at? It ain't like you could do the same, right? You can't look at the teams and say, the Eagles and the Cowboys. It look like it's going to be a race, for a dominant NFC. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be the cream of the crop, and so are y'all. We're not 2 years removed from a Super Bowl though. Y'all are. Y'all don't look like it. We don't look like we headed to one though. I could tell you that. So. There's a lot of bullshit blame to go around if you want to do that, but I don't want to turn this show into that. You came early. I was expecting you later because I was going to get to the shit talk, but I didn't want to start off with it, but I appreciate it because you set the tone right away. I like that. Anyway, you can't really blame. I see a lot of people. I just going in the comments yesterday, and I was sitting in the chat rooms just watching, and it's a lot of motherfuckers in here saying, "It's scheme. It's scheme. I ain't like Nolan no way." And I'm like, I don't care what scheme you running, man. Tackling is tackling. Gap integrity is gap integrity. Even if you two gapping versus getting upfield, I get it. It's a little different. You standing up versus getting upfield, I get it. It's a little different. I do. I understand that. And I'm not putting it all on the defense either. But I will say I understand that it's a slight difference. What's up, Bax? I saw you on Twitter yesterday, man. Couldn't go live yesterday. I had a planned scheduled man's trip for my sons. They're 16 and 13. I'm trying to get them to understand how to fish and pitch a tent and all that. So we had a little camping trip. I couldn't be live. I wanted to, but I couldn't get on there yesterday. So that's my fault. I saw your ass though. Anyway, um what was I saying? Oh, we're getting caught with the same shit every week. So that's not a schematic thing. You watch the same film we watch, even if the coach don't catch it and the call is wrong in your opinion. If you've watched film, you know what they're trying to do to you. And what I mean in this particular instance is the defensive end play. I do like the fact that Alden Smith has some sacks. I do like that, but he's included. Darren Armstrong is a main culprit. Law looks a little heavy out there, even though he did step up and call us soft. Everson Griffith, all four of those guys, man, they lose contain on the back end like nobody business, man. He said we got lucky, could have been worse, tie game and did nothing. Man, listen, it don't matter if it could have been worse, but it was as bad as it needed to be. Twine, I appreciate the 15, but it was as bad as it needed to be. We get bootlegged and misdirection like nobody business, man. That's hard to do. It's hard to do the same shit to a team over and over again, and they don't get it. So that's not a I'm getting beat off the ball, man. That's not a I'm getting beat off the ball. If it was like, all right, Steele, for instance, on the other side of the ball, Steele and Williams, we know they kind of getting beat physically. That's a physical thing. You can't do anything about a dude who just can't handle the pressure of being one-on-one against anybody. It was like Connor Williams against Obachobi or whatever the dude name was. It's a tough week. I said it's a tough week every week for Connor Williams, no matter who he lined up against. But I can get that. You just need a bigger guy, or a guy that can play your style football. But when you get beat on the same type of mental mistake over and over again, even down to special teams with what's the kid Pollard? I don't forgot your name. Your name TP for right now. Toilet paper. You playing like shit. But anyway, um, and I mean that you're playing like shit because you shouldn't. There shouldn't be 2 times in a row you got the same problem. Like that was the big no of last week, and then this week you almost didn't even pick up the ball. Like what was he doing? I don't understand that. Like that should have rung bells in your mind last week. That shows I don't know what the fuck you're doing when you're not playing football, but it don't show a lot of care. Because if you care, if you're embarrassed by the performance you're putting out, then you shouldn't be doing the same exact hat trick every week. Uh, Donovan Wilson, I see that in there. I'm gonna get to him, Davey. What's up? But it's the same hat trick every week. How do we go and have the same problems over and over again? It's 93 of y'all in here, man. Please make sure y'all hitting that like button. And we go from there, man. Personnel wise, though, I evaluated these players, man. I can see the talent in other schemes. I've seen what Carr can do in other schemes. I've seen what Worley has done in this scheme versus other. Worley's kind of playing like himself. He's a playoff safety because if he doesn't have help and you ask him to play one-on-one, he's going to get cooked if he does that. He is a physical guy, wants to be up close to the line of scrimmage, but he can't play that way if there's no help. And even when there is help on this team, there's still no help. So what you have on the back end is a bunch of people who are confused, just running free. And then you have on the front end a bunch of guys that just getting blown the fuck off the ball. Dontari Poe got double teamed on one I saw, but 9 yards per carry average was what was going on in the first quarter, first half. They were just digging into us on the ground. You know, they ran the same end around play twice. One went for 20, the other one went for a touchdown right after we brought the game back. So it's just too much of the same bullshit, man. You could say that though, Lord. I won't even argue. Tank playing real heavy. He plays pretty good against the run, but only when he gets to like that. I wasn't hype about that play when he came down here and launched padded, dude. You know why? Because that's what they look at that. So every time they come down and crash down the line like that, right on the back end, even when it's successful, it hurts you because it encourages you to do it again. It's like if inboxing again, if I let you hit me with something, thinking that it's there for you, and I want to counter it, the next time you do it, I'm gonna fuck you up, right? Because I'm letting you think that it's working. So what they do on us, we'll crash heavy off the back end, like Tank did when he came off the back end. And then the very next play, they run a bootleg right to that same spot, and you out of position. Why? Because you looking inside again, trying to jump a play, because that's what you're used to doing. So they keep doing that to us. Everson Griffith, you're the only man outside. There is no safety contain or corner contain in this defense because most of the time those guys are playing off or they're out in the secondary. So our linebackers are pinned inside. They're pinned inside. It's almost like a 5-2. So they're pinned inside. So that means the only contain is the defensive ends. That means if you don't do anything else, stay the fuck outside. If you don't do nothing else, then you will be helping the team out just by widening out and pushing all the action back in towards the linebackers. Case in point, I'm gonna get on Jalen Smith, man. Once again, because we talking about linebackers and our linebacker play. It all plays off of what the guys up front are doing. I can hear that all day. I feel you, but it's too much flailing around. Like I rewatched the Jalen Smith breakdown I did in his rookie year. Things that he was doing as far as like the way he tackles, like I call it the gator roll, where he'll just dive at you, and if his dive can take you out off your feet, great. But if he can't, he's relying on the fact that his ability to wrap you up and secure you and let his legs whip around, and that momentum pulls you down. That's actually what got him hurt too. But at the same time, because he tackled like that right before he got pushed down and from the back. But what I'm saying is that's obviously not working. Like he does that a lot, and if he misses on that dive and he can't secure you with the dive, it's a wrap. But he just dive tackles on every play, on everybody. He's either blowing you up with that dive, taking your legs out barely, or If you a guy that knows how to put your foot in the ground and just wait for that momentum, you're gonna carry his momentum right with you. As soon as you put your foot in the ground, he's gonna fly off you. And that's what keeps happening when you're playing these guys that really are looking for that. These low center of gravity, heavy legged running backs. It don't matter if they're a no name guy or good, it doesn't matter. If you get a guy that has a low center of gravity and can really, maneuver off of those looks, there's no solid tacklers other than Joe Thomas was killing shit again. I like what I saw. He could have got an interception twice. One hit him right in his face. He just didn't see it. The other one, he got an interception and they called it a personal foul. That was crazy. But Joe was playing like I like to see a linebacker playing. He had some spots like on that last play he over pursued too, but it was a lot of BS on the defense, man. And you say need some patchwork. Patchwork was, what I thought after Atlanta. And I was like, hey, even after Seattle, we kind of, dug into ourselves. But what's going on, man? Like this isn't just I haven't had a training camp. It's like I don't want to. That's what I see. Like I don't want to. They not running full speed on the back end. On that Odell play, it's like guys ran their guy out of bounds, or they funneled everybody to Wilson. Wilson was there, but there was nobody trailing inside to stop the cutback. So Wilson was just sitting there on the perimeter with nothing inside him, and nobody pursuing until they realized, oh, Odell's going to cut in. He's not going to go out of bounds. It's Odell Beckham. Why y'all jogging? Fuck him up. What are you talking about? Fuck him up. He out there. Like I don't know. I'm not a pro football player, man. But when it comes to boxing, I look to hurt somebody. If I'm playing football, I'm fuck the score. I'm hyped that you even got the ball so I can nail you. I want you to have the ball. So the pursuit just was like, I don't know what that was, man. I was just watching it and we look spotty. You got Tristan Hill who's been playing good all 4 weeks. I like the way I like what I see in Tristan. He's a little too aggressive at times, but no glove. Like if I'd say no glove, Tristan looking all right. I don't mind that. Dontari Poe, sometimes I forget he's out there, but I know he's a nose tackle, so that's going to happen from time to time. Um, Crawford, I don't really care to see out there. Every time I see Crawford out there, he's all I call him almost. He's almost getting some pressure. He's almost making a play in the backfield, almost, or he's getting blown the hell off the ball and run situations. And I'm being brutally honest, regardless of the player right now, because it ain't this is not a show. If you on here and you thinking that I'm about to break some shit down, you might hear some breakdown jargon, but I ain't get to express myself yesterday, so that's what I'm doing today. Tomorrow, when the coaches film come out, you might see me walk something back, but I doubt it because bullshit is bullshit, and that's what I see on the broadcast. And I don't think it's no coaches film in the world that's gonna make that different. And that's what it's looking like right now. I haven't lost faith in him though. I appreciate that, Fresh Prince. He said, "I've lost all faith in Jalen. Don't think you can ever. I mean, you can have someone with this mentality leading your defense." I rewatched the game and focused on him. He's avoiding contact, bruh. Scared of another injury. Can't say, can't say I can argue with you, man. Um, yeah, he'll do. It's like he's in practice sometimes. Like he'll go to the gap, boom, and make an impact, and then he's watching for the action to come to him, or he's looking inside for it. But it's not like I'm intentional. It's not a lot of intention. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm intentionally gonna fuck this whole play up. I'm gonna ruin you. I'm gonna ruin your life on this one. You know what I'm saying? It's not. He's not doing none of that. It's like they're not there. Xavier Woods, same thing. I sometimes forget he's out there. That's why I said, like, if you're gonna play this bad at the safety position, just blow it all up. I like the fact that they rolled the dice with Donovan Wilson, and I saw him flash. I gave him like a C grade because he did miss some key tackles, one for a touchdown. So he missed some key tackles, but he made some too. So I gave him like a C. Like he flashed potential to be what we want him to be in the safety. Even sometimes playing on the ball pretty well. Like he flashed some potential, just like Diggs is flashing potential. Both of those guys, I can at least say they're trying, even though they're making some mistakes. They're trying all out. Diggs is trying all out on every play. Um, Wilson looked pretty good. He was trying all out. I saw Thompson flash in there too. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna have two C plus players or C players flashing, you might as well let the young guy get in there and do what he can do. So I'd rather have Wilson in obvious running situations than Thompson anyway. And then that leaves Thompson odd man out in passing situations because I don't want either one of them out there in obvious pass. I would rather have Carr and Worley roll to safety or something like that in an obvious passing situation when our other cornerbacks actually come back and they don't have to help outside. But what I'm seeing right now, like I said, that's crazy. Now, here's the silver lining for the defense, and it has nothing to do with defense. Strangely enough, it's not defensive. So here's the silver lining for defense, and that's this. There's one thing, okay? If you know you have a bad defense, you must protect them from themselves, man. I've seen teams hide bad defenses before. Look at Dick Vermeil with the Rams back then. They weren't great. They had a good pass rush. That's it. You know, I've seen teams hide them though. The Chiefs for a long time, the Colts for a long time when they had Rasheem Mathis and Dwight Freeney. I remember they could pass rush, but if they wasn't up, that was the Colts' ass. The only thing they could do is get up. They was hoping that their formula for success was Peyton Manning better get you up early so that these dudes can just pin their ears back and not have to worry about the run because they can't stop the run. So I've seen teams hide bad defenses. We can't hide bad defenses if we keep putting them in bad positions. Last week, we didn't do them no favors. The defense, honestly, they're not a bend but don't break. They're a break but break defense right now. They're gonna break long or short. Doesn't matter. They ain't taking shit away. If it's long, they gonna. I mean, they gonna get you can get behind them. Basically, is what I'm saying. And if you want to smash mouth, you can do that too. So they'll break but break. It don't matter if it's long or short. They'll break. Whether it's in goal line situations, because a bend but don't break get within the 20 and you can't do shit with them. You know, a uh, a a feast of famine defense, they're gonna get a lot of sacks and a lot of quarterback pressures, and it's like a Pittsburgh type team. They either gonna kill you or you gonna kill them. That's the way they play. But when you got a team like this, it's like it don't matter. You might as well throw caution to the wind and just let everybody go, man. Because this is a break but break defense. That's real shit, Chris. Like we break no matter what. And it starts with the coaching, but it trickles down. At some point, players gotta want to play. I don't give a fuck what the coach called, man. I don't care what the coach called. If the coach calls something, right, and you out there executing, whatever gap you're supposed to be in. Let's say you're supposed to be blitzing in the middle of the field. If you see something, it's called being an intelligent player. You don't just perform, knowing that someone's leading you out of the play. And we get tricked so easily. I don't care if it got called wrong. You can't say, "Well, it's not my fault." That's how you got a house full of kids and there's a bunch of dishes in your sink. That's that. It's not. I didn't do it mentality. It's not my fault mentality. That's that. It's not my fault mentality. Where you go in the film room, you don't give a fuck if the film is bad. You just hoping that it's not you that fucked up your assignment. That's how we look like we're playing. How the hell? Man. How? I don't know, man. All right, let me get back to my sketch. First, I'm gonna say hi to some more of y'all because I know y'all been in here for a minute. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already, man. Let me go back up and start talking to some folks, man, because I don't know, I can get off on a tangent sometimes, but this is just a crazy year because this is the most frustrating. The difference between I said I was about to say hi to people, I ain't said shit, still talk shit. Listen, hold up. Yes, Want 1100 was good. He said, "We are our offense coaching didn't change like defense." So that's true. Yeah, we can keep saying that, but what you gonna say until the end of the year? I was saying it for you, so I agree with you. I do, but at some point, like I was just saying, you got to just get pissed off and ball. What's up, Okoye? I couldn't sleep. Been up since 3:45 a.m. Ah man, Cyber 2099. That sound like something else, man. Yeah, you shouldn't let this bother you that bad, brother. Get your sleep because these motherfuckers getting paid for it and they getting plenty of sleep. You could tell. So you better get yours because you ain't getting no check. So get your sleep, homie. Get your sleep. Ah man. Ian, what's good? Jay Money. Do you think Joe Thomas got an interception? I think he got an interception. I don't think that was an interception. Even before he never hit him with it. He never led with his head. He tried to go. He went after the ball, and the head was like incidental contact. It's just that Joe Thomas is a bona fide hitter. I don't care what he's the hardest hitter on this team thus far. Every game he collected names, and it pisses me off at the last regime. I'm serious when I say this. There is no way. I don't give a fuck where you drafted him, what expectations you got for him, or how much you pay them. There's no way you telling me that Jalen and LVE been better than Joe Thomas in practice every day. It's no way. No way. I don't believe it. Especially if Joe Thomas is practicing against, second stringers or practice squatters or your second quarterback. He killing shit, man. Bullshit. Bullshit. So for him not to be on the field all that time, and this year for it to be a injury fill-in, man, he's our best linebacker. Period. I want to see what Gifford got. Gifford probably a motherfucking animal too. That's crazy. Because Joe, one of our best defenders right now is Joe Thomas. I like him. In Seattle, he looked out of place a couple times. I won't even lie, but not in that 4th and 3 play though. That wasn't him. I don't care what nobody say on that one. But all of them looked out of place and out of position last week. But when there's someone making plays, he's definitely one of them on numerous occasions. What's up, Matt Norris? NC's biggest Cowboy fan. What's good? We'll see if you're the biggest Cowboy fan. He said Nolan going on the block if it continue. Hey, maybe. Let me turn my notifications off. Yeah, Nolan going on the block if it continue. Maybe. I don't think it's Nolan though. I honestly don't because no, I mean this is it's hard to look this bad defensively. You got to actually try. To give up 38 points. You got to think about that. Like that's not. Hey, we just can't stop nobody. That's we just really ain't trying all that hard, man. I don't know why. Maybe they just came in there thinking it was gonna be a lay down season, something, man. I can't speak on it. I can't speak on it. I live in the realm of logic, man. I don't argue bullshit. I don't argue bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Um, yeah, that whack ass helmet to helmet call on Joe Thomas should have been an interception. Man, if LVE to me don't beat out Jalen. If Jalen is more physical than LVE and he's not physical enough. LVE, I don't want to see LVE out there over Jalen either. I don't. I'd rather have Jalen and Thomas than LVE and Thomas. I really would. I don't like LVE either. I don't. I don't. I'm not gonna keep making up excuses for guys because maybe next year. Nobody else is doing that shit. You got players that come in and they're like, yo, this motherfucker's a fucking bona fide animal. He coming in balling. Trayvon came in balling, right? We saying, well, maybe next year CD Lamb might be what he should be. And nobody saying that. So after 3 years, we shouldn't say it at all, unless it was like, you know, you was hurt or you had a coach that was like, I tried to give y'all Chris Richard. I'm very patient. I'm gonna give you Chris Richard. Like, hey, he might have been, making you guys look bad, and now he looked like he was making y'all motherfuckers look better than you actually are. That's kind of hard to do because y'all wasn't that fucking good anyway. That's crazy. We wasn't playing that well. So for us to look worse now, we like, well, he was holding us back. He might have been a band-aid on a bullet wound, man. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Y'all look like shit. Look like shit right now, man. Oh man. You said if McCoy was healthy, what McCoy gonna do? Get pushed off the ball too? You want some of this too old man? No. Come get beat down like your daddy used to, nigga. Like, get out of here, man. That's what McCoy would do. Get out of here. What's up, Pat? How you, man? All right. I went on my little rant. Let me get back to some level of like, I don't know, some structure because I'm talking too much shit. Yeah. What's up, Ebom Mac Group? What's good? All right, man. Let's get to the offensive side of the ball for a little bit. I'll transition back to defense. I think. Matter of fact, hold on. I ain't finished. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Xavier Woods, man. Xavier Woods. I call him Mr. Irrelevant. I do. I'm gonna keep calling him that because it's almost like he's not out there. So I want to see new safeties. I think I did speak on that. I spoke on an outside linebacker play. Alden Smith looked good, but they all get caught coming up field. Alden got caught not widening out. He flattened out and tried to blow Odell up on that last play. Where if he could have literally just ran to the sideline and never even chased Odell. That play would have been a 2-yard run if he just walks to the sideline instead of trying to make that play. If he doesn't make that play, if he just widens out, flattens out, tries to cut the angle off so Odell can't turn upfield, the play is nothing. But he ran right after him, so it was a wrap. Um, this this defense is looking shitty. Anyway, I think I talked about Everson. I talked about us making the same mistakes over and over again, both defensively and offensively. Same, it's like a replay. Young offensive lineman gets whooped by the best defender on the defensive line for a sack fumble every week, and we blame it either on the young guy who didn't get any help, or we blame it on Dak holding the ball too long. Same narrative over and over again. Zeke Elliott could have ran great. He either dropped a bunch of passes like he did against Seattle, he fumbles like he did against the Falcons, or he fumbles like he did against the Browns. Like, come on, bro. You got new tattoos and you got some money, all that, bro. You got your bread. I don't speak on nobody bread at all. Y'all all getting what y'all asked for. Mari, y'all getting what y'all asked for. Now bleed this motherfucking blue or go home on an injury IR or something and let Cedric Wilson do it. Or let Pollard, I don't, you ain't even getting paid and you fucking up Pollard. I'm telling you, man, this team don't look focused, man. They don't look like they want their money. They don't look like they want. I want a team that want to play football, man. You want to play football, play football. If you don't, just cancel out and go say because it's the bubble, you scared of your health or whatever. There's a couple dudes that sitting the season out. Do that too. I'd rather you do that. See what these other guys could do. If we're gonna play like shit anyway, I'd rather be saying it. Gifford needs another year. I'd rather be saying it's because of that than having Jalen, who's a Pro Bowler, you playing like shit. You playing like you scared, man. Y'all playing like y'all scared to hit or get hit. Weird, very weird. All right, offensively, people talking about Dak still. I don't know how, but they're talking about Dak still. The interception, um, I think that was Amari Cooper not flattening out, and we were just saying that Law did a good job of that. He pulled that up on the last week with Griffith, who got the interception before, where Amari didn't flatten out on that route and sailed away from the ball. But Dak still threw an interception. He still threw it. That's true. Um, but Dak's playing how I would want him to be playing. It's just sad that the defense fell so far off. Literally, if we could hold teams to 20 points, 25 points a game, which is bad defense, would be we be 4-0 right now. Well, except for the Rams. And we held the Rams to 20. I'm like, how the fuck we do that? These other things killing us. So that means the Rams must be trash. Rams might be trash out here offensively because these dudes can't miss. Nothing they can do miss, man. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, they getting paid to literally chill, man. Dak is slicing them up right now and playing like you would want Dak to be playing. If our defense was halfway decent right now, if they was a middle of the pack defense, we would still be 4-0 right now. We would be 4-0. I can't argue with you, the U. I can't argue with you, the U. That's funny. And you look like a Incredible Hulk when you join your avatar. You be roid raging, don't you? You seem like it. You argue. You just ready to go. I feel you. What's up, Eddie? He said that the defense got exposed in the hard way. Factual. Y'all gonna keep spitting facts today. I don't even gotta say nothing. Y'all gonna keep doing that. When we need Dak most, what has he done? Look at this dude. Look at him. The house could be burning down around him. He'll be like, I'm playing PlayStation, Mom. I can't leave. He'll be chilling. You just ignore shit, don't you? Because I can see Dak having some hiccups. I can see you saying, well, Dak could have won a couple of these games, right? Maybe. But I think Dak in both games brought us back himself. I do think he did that. Bringing you back is all you're asking him to do, right? You asking him to bring him back and then put a 2 in front of the 4 and go out and start hitting shit. Like, what's up, bro? I don't know what else you could ask him to do. He don't pass rush. He don't keep contained on quarterbacks. He is a quarterback. It's a difference. So it's nothing you can say to me about Dak right now, man. Cause it's it's me, man. It's me. It's me. Y'all forget who y'all talking to. It's me. So if I ain't got shit to say about boy, ain't shit to be said. It really ain't. It's not like I'm saying I'm sitting here. I'm hoping. I got my Dak jersey on the wall. I don't wear that. I don't wear no jerseys. So it ain't like I'm sitting here from the fan pit from the back Dak fan club saying this shit. I'm about who's the best player. It ain't like I had a Joe Thomas uniform on. Joe Thomas, you know why I'm saying his name? Because he's the best linebacker that's out there right now. You know why I'm saying Tristan Hill, who I was dogging last year? Because he's one of our best linemen this year. I don't give a shit what your name is. So Dak Prescott cannot be one of the names just because you have muscle memory. That's what that's called. You have muscle memory. Muscle memory is when you do something so much that you can't do it bad or you can't fall off but so far. See, that's how you know there's been no Dak hate on my part. There's been Dak truth from me. And it seemed like hate because people may use what I say as water cooler material. And I might say I hate you when I'm mad, depending on the game. But it's not a hate where I don't want you to be good. See what I'm saying? I don't not want any of these players to be good. So it's not like I'm rooting against you. And it shows that you are when you have that muscle memory reaction. When no matter what a person does, you will move the bar or the carrot even further. And unfortunately for Dak, that's what he keeps getting, not only from people like you, but also who's that? AJAR, but people like you, and then also people like our owner, not our owner because they don't own my ass, but like Jerry Jones, who also came out and commented about him. I didn't really listen to it, so I don't want to speak out of turn, but something along the lines that he's no Tony Romo, but I don't think it was said that way. Maybe it was, but I always look at the media like they real saucy. So they might have been saucy on that one. I don't know. But whatever. Either way, 502 yards, 4 touchdowns, an interception, and a fumble. On Madden, that's fucking player of the week on Madden every week. You know what I'm saying? 472, that's player of the week, bro. So can't really talk about him. You can't. If we was losing like this, and he imagine if Dak was throwing for 230 for a touchdown like he used to. 230 and a touchdown in the air and one on the ground. That's what Dak used to do. You know, against a good team, a good defense, Dak was 170. He was good for 170. You know what I'm saying? 180. Period. And that's even with Coop. He was doing that. Go check the numbers. So I can't say nothing. He tripled that on numerous occasions this year so far, 3 weeks in a row. The boy is balling. So leave him alone. Leave him alone. All right. Leave Joe Thomas alone. Leave Dak Prescott alone. All right. Those two you can't fuck with. Anybody else fair game. Go ahead, get him. But leave him alone. All right. First off, the offensive line, I think if Knight came in and Knight played admirable. But if Knight came in that simple and if he was plugging in for Tyron Smith and playing that well, why would Steele be in there anyway? Steele got slapped around like a little girl. But, you know, they said he was athletic too. I saw what's his name? Was it Jarrett, what's his name? Jarrett, what you know his name. I don't know names. But Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett was fucking crossing him over. He looked like Kobe. He was going in and out. He did a Euro step on him, then turned around, did a fake reverse. I'm like, yeah, he went in and out of him. I'm like, he in and out of it real quick. He cracked it. I was like, this looked like fucking air one. This don't even look like football. That was crazy. And then he slapped him on the ground next play. So it was just like, man, get him out of here. I mean, I feel you, but that was physical. That wasn't, I don't know what I'm doing. That was just like, he don't got no business trying to block Miles. And I agreed with that. But if Knight came in and did an admirable job, I think he should have been out there too, man. I don't have a problem with the players per se, because they do need time to acclimate. But I do have a problem with the way you're evaluating them and aligning your roster. I do have a problem with it. Donovan Wilson looked better than most of our safeties, even though he kind of looked, out of place. Brandon Carr, what'd you go get him for? You went and got a veteran safety to sit him on the bench and let him guard a tight end once or twice? Like, put him in. They not playing good anyway. You act like, well, if Brandon Carr get in, what we gonna get worse? Like, nah, we putting up the work. I would Parcells this team right now, man. Parcells, he was a headhunter. I tell people this all the time. You can go back to it. It was a dude named what the hell was his name? It was Terrence Newman, Anthony Ross. I think it was Anthony Ross or Antoine Ross or something Ross. Ross was from Ohio State, I believe, but he was a corner that we had. And he had 5 interceptions his rookie year. We had a bad game, I think, against Atlanta. I'm not sure. But the very next day, Ross got cut. He was a promising rookie. I think he was a 3rd-round pick, something like that. But he had 5 interceptions his rookie year. He was good. Parcells said, fuck that. Get him out of here, man. And it wasn't just because he did something. Parcells had a way of saying, oh, y'all not paying attention to me. So, and I know if I cut one of the guys that y'all don't pay attention to, y'all gonna be okay with that because that's not gonna wake you up. You can be like, oh, because this should have happened to him, right? No. We gonna cut somebody who you like. We gonna cut somebody who you fuck with. Just to let you know that none of y'all safe. So either play like you want to be here or get the fuck up out of here, man. Period. That's how I feel. Play like you want to be here. Fuck up. That's cool. But fuck up big. I want to see you fucking up where, all right, we bid on something, but we cracked this dude or this, it's just bodies hitting the floor. That's cool. Not we getting thrown all over the place or people playing with us and shit. Like teams playing with us like they not even scared of us, man. There's no fear. You running double reverse throw. The shit that we throw, we run and people stomp it the fuck out. Like, yo, why y'all try that shit? Y'all tried that? They tried on us and the shit worked. But the reason we trying it, you know why we tried it? It just dawned on me because it works in practice. That means we think that the shit is working. We're like, yo, this shit gonna work in the game because it's always working in practice. You know why it's always working in practice? Because y'all not fucking doing it right defensively. That's why. It ain't got nothing to do with it. Work. Other teams is coming in is working too. All these misdirections and bootlegs that we keep running that don't work. The reason they don't work is because they shouldn't work against us, but they work. So other teams do. There's no way you could tell me Odell should have got 2 of those, man. Kill him. You don't get no opportunities to really hit Odell because they don't throw him the ball. Number one, look at how they had to throw him the ball today. They had to trick the ball into his hands. Like he didn't like just torch us. Odell fucked us up on the ground, bruh. Twice. Come on. That's when you get an opportunity. Kill him. That's what I want. Somebody knock his head off. Please knock it off. What the fuck? That is crazy. That's crazy, man. Actor Omar, email. What's good, man? Appreciate it. He said, get him, nephew. You must be from Cali, man. Yeah. Yo, you hit the Browns. Why you bet it? You might as well, like, on this team, you could bet it any way you want, man. He gonna say, yeah, Worley can't be out there anymore. Adam Camacho. I like Hector Camacho. That's why I ain't gonna come at you too bad. But that's crazy. That don't even sound right, bro. Worley is a safety, bro. He really is a big. He's a safety that can play corner. He's like that's like having Malcolm Jenkins right now playing corner. That's really who he is. He's not as good as Malcolm Jenkins, but he's a Malcolm Jenkins-esque athlete. He meaning he's a big corner or a good size safety. He's better at safety than he is at corner. They just so happen to have him at corner right now. So I agree. He shouldn't be at corner, but he is playing better at corner than your corners. He playing better than Jordan Lewis at corner, and he's playing just as good as Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs gave up more plays than him. Show me the 60-yard bomb. Show me one on Worley, and I'll tell you he shouldn't be out there. Show me the 60-yard bomb on him because I've seen him on everybody else. So show me one on him. He not doing that. So hey, stop that, Brody. Do you think Joe Thomas should have got a penalty for that big hit? Fuck no. We already talked about that. A Lavelle, what's good? Appreciate the $5 too, Jazzy Jeff. Thank you, Akoye. Yeah, right back at you, brother. Right back at you. I appreciate that too. You know, real is real. But that don't make no sense to me, man. Like we flying around and they balling. Like Worley gave up a little slant inside to Odell. Why is Worley on Odell? Why is he on Odell? Why don't you put the kid on him? Put the kid on him. He the one playing, right? Why would you put him on Odell? He's not supposed to be guarding Odell. You put him on slow ass Jarvis Landry and let him hit him. Let him play off of Jarvis Landry. Let them throw underneath him and let him come down and smack the shit out of Jarvis Landry. You don't put him on Odell, though. You put the youngin' on Odell and you let it run like that. I mean, that's just the way I see it. But this ain't Madden, so I can't be right. I can't possibly be right. But guess what? When you playing this bad, I can't be that fucking wrong either. Tell you that. Tyrone Church. Can I get a D-Law and Jalen benching? What happened to tackling? And I'm glad Donovan Wilson getting. Yo, see, y'all keep doing it. Y'all can't do that. See, you can't do that to me. That shit don't work on me, bro. I appreciate the $5, but I gotta get you for that because you was right all the way up until you said. See, if you're gonna talk about bad tackling, you just gotta talk about it all the way across the board. You can't say one was good and the other wasn't because Donovan Wilson, Jalen made some good tackles too, right? All right, so did Donovan. I seen Donovan save some touchdowns and shit with some tackles. I seen that. Yep, I seen it. But you also seen him miss some for touchdowns. I saw him miss a tackle that led to a touchdown. I saw him miss 2 tackles from diving like Jalen that led to a big yardage. And I saw Jalen do it too. And I saw D-Law do it too. So that's all of them. That's all of them. I'm glad he getting some playtime though. But, you know, he wasn't tackling that good either. He came down a couple times. You said I'm checking blogging the book. Don't even speak. I treat them like Voldemort on this channel. I don't like them. I really don't. Blogging, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I don't like them. If you do like them or if you're from there and you feel some type of way, that's on you. Block yourself. But I don't like them. I really don't. I don't fuck with them. But Derek Meyer, that's nothing against you, brother. Keep checking. You let me know when you find out. Stevie Mack, Worley would be much better safely. Yes, his IQ and his ability. I think Worley and Carr at safety would be fine. I think we would be fine at safety with Worley and Carr because all those mismatches that we're getting would be fewer and further between because Those guys actually know how to play corner too in spot work. You don't want them out there every play, but if they get caught in a third down where we're blitzing, it puts us in position where we can get more creative with our blitzes because you're not asking Woods or Thompson to cover DK Metcalf. You're like, yo, I don't give a fuck which one of y'all, wind up on DK or who their number one receiver because we blitzing anyway. So play off and we gumming. We can do that when we got literally four guys out there that can play safety, or six guys out. I mean, that could play corner, or six guys out there. It doesn't matter dime or nickel. It's just that our corners are hurt. I think if Anthony Brown was back and Cheeto is back, Worley could roll over to safety, and Carr, Worley, and Wilson should rotate at safety. I really don't think Woods and Thompson. I like them as depth, but I don't like them starting because they've shown me already. Woods has done it every year, so he can't say anything to me. I watched this film. I even held back film before. Not held it back because I thought it was false or something like that. It just was like when somebody don't got no good film, it will be before I didn't want to make a Connor Williams video because it's like I said it was like a snuff piece because it is. It's like a snuff piece. Like dog, it's like you don't put a lot of good film out there. So if I did a video on you, I'm hurt. I'm taking food out your kids' mouths potentially because people might watch it. But anyway, at the end of the day, I held that back for Woods because I said I didn't give him a fair shake because of Chris Richard. I was making excuses for that man. But he does the same thing. He's good at robbing. And that means he plays that short to intermediate zone. But then that short to intermediate zone is for bona fide safeties, meaning dudes like Wilson who gonna come across the middle and smack the shit out of you. Or like guys like Jamal Adams. You don't want Jamal Adams single high safety, even though he can play it. You don't want him up there. You want him intermediate, just controlling and patrolling the middle of the field for interceptions, pop-ups, and just putting fear in the hearts of anybody that think they're going to slant up in here. We coming. Cam Chancellor types, right? That's where you want him. So he want to be there. He plays like those guys. He wants to be in that space because he don't play shit behind him. He want to be in that space. He plays what's in front of him, right? But don't make no plays. You don't make no plays in front of you, and then you let everything get behind you. You could do that every once in a while. Jamal Adams can survive getting beat like left and right deep. You know why? Because you don't pay Jamal Adams because he's Ed Reed. You don't pay him because he run deep. You pay Jamal Adams because of what he does next to the line of scrimmage and what he does 15 to 20 yards off the ball. You don't pay him to be 60, 70, 80 yards out there. We had a guy for that, though. You know what his name was? His name was Jeff Heath. And Jeff Heath, for all you Jeff Heath haters out there, all y'all Jeff Heath haters, man, all y'all, he like, look at me now. He ain't doing shit. But it's bad because he could have been doing some shit over here. There would have been some continuity in the building. It would have been a guy who could play single high or play the intermediate route who's interchangeable, at least safety's interchangeable. Smart enough and fast enough and smart enough to know, hey, I don't give a fuck what Nolan called. There go Odell. There go Lockett. I'm not going to let him run past me. How stupid are you? I don't give a fuck what you see. You can't let nobody get behind you, period. That's the first thing you learn. Don't let nothing get behind you. And if you unsure about what's going on, you definitely just play deep. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out there because you don't know what's going on. So that means just at least guard the end zone if you don't know the call. We don't know the call. We be like, that was supposed to be him over there. How you know? You don't even know what's going on. Y'all don't know what's going on because if y'all did, y'all would be doing it differently. I'm sure he's not calling, let's do a double safety in the same spot. Cover one, two safeties standing on the same hash mark, staring at the quarterback. That's not the coverage he called. I don't give a fuck what play it was. He ain't call that. So y'all don't know what's going on, but nobody still thinks to get back. So that don't make sense. That's called ignorant football. Ignorant football. You don't know you could touch the ball. Dak was even screaming it on that squib kick. They stopped running. Y'all don't know y'all can go get that, John. Then on the 2-point conversion, y'all don't know y'all can't touch that, Joe. You don't touch that, Joe. Y'all don't know that. Come on, man. I know that. I do know that. And I'm not just making it up because they said it. I really know that you can't do that. So y'all don't play Madden at least? Damn. Y'all play on rookie. They play on rookie where no mistakes can happen. That's what it is. They got to play on rookie because how the fuck you don't know football rules, man? You got to know football rules. You play football your whole life and the rules are the same on every level. They just get harder when you become a pro. What are you doing? That's stupid. All right. Back to the book. This show fucked up, man. I ain't said nothing in this book. I swear I got talk about Dak Prescott. I did that a little bit. Zeke, I talked about Zeke. I talked about he fumbled. He fumbled every week. He drops the ball every week. He don't look like like himself. But I can't blame him on the running end of it because I said, wait, they're not blocking the way they used to. So I get you. He said, GDG, goddamn, goddamn. That's your name. Goddamn, goddamn. All right, good day, good day. It depends on whether you're a pessimist or a pessimist. Because I'm a pessimist right now. I'm a cynic. I know I'm reaching for answers, but what type of football shape do you think Barry Church is in? Oh man, he did okay for a great Jacksonville defense a few years ago. He's already in the building. Works at the Star. Oh, for real? He work at the Star? I think if you go and get Barry Church from whatever news anchor position he's in, and he looks anywhere near better than these safeties should not only be cut, they should be cut from the league. It should be like banned. Why? Because you let Barry Church get off the fucking bench, not the bench. You let him get out the booth and Jason Witten your career. So no, I think Barry Church should stay where he at, brother. Yeah, you should leave him there, man. He said, what harm can Earl Thomas do? You don't want John Sparks. See, y'all looking at Earl Thomas the way he play. I like the way Earl Thomas play. Y'all ever seen how Earl Thomas talk? You see how he talk and how he treat his team? Earl Thomas is off the team for fucking up his own team. And he keep doing that. He will argue and beat up his own players. So you think Earl Thomas is bad when we winning or when a team is okay? He don't like Super Bowl coaches. He gave his coach the finger when he broke his leg. All right. So what you think he gonna do in this locker room? He will beat the shit out these young boys. It would be a nightmare in the locker room for a team that's already looking for some light. Bring Earl Thomas in here. You would think it would be, hey, we respect him, but these young boys don't respect nothing, man. You've been in the streets out here, man. These young boys don't respect nothing. They don't respect no. See, back in the day, you was like, we need some veteran leadership. Now you need veteran leadership. You got to be lit. If you ain't lit, young boys don't listen to you, man. They too young. And like, and you could walk by, listen to the Tank. Tank listen to fucking the Hot Boys or something, man. I don't know. He's a weird guy. Tank is. And then these young boys listening to like Ready Red or whatever the fuck they listen to, A Boogie with the hoodie, so on. No hate to none of these people, but they young boys, man. They don't got that old school with them, man. So Earl Thomas would come in here and fuck that whole locker room up. Damn, we said Texans players voted no. They said no. Yeah, I understand. Cause he is like that. He is like that. So yeah, man. No. You said Jason caught a TD yesterday. Yep. And that's one TD. That's one TD. You know how people say that's just one less of them on the planet. When Ku Klux Klan like that's one less Negro. When Jason Witten catch a touchdown, it's like that's one less touchdown that a young man will have. That's one less touchdown in a young man's career because you got old man Tom still stealing out there. Jason Witten, sit your ass down. You cannot work the booth, and you shouldn't be catching touchdowns no more, man. He should be blocking. We had a dude that used to be like that, Dan Campbell, who was here, who taught Jason Witten how to block. Hey, we could do that. We could do that. Yeah, we got to talk, Vach. We do. Yeah, you want to hit me up now or you want to talk later? It's up to you, man. What up, Vach? Shout out to Vach. Shout out to Vach, man. I meant to call you yesterday. I honestly had all this shit to say yesterday. I just thought I would take over your show because you only had a minute to go. And I was like, I ain't gonna call him now. But I was like, and I know you say I always take over my time and shit. So I was like, I got too much to say to jump on for a couple seconds. All right, we'll hit it later, man. It's all good. Just let me know when I'm on it. But yeah, that's my take on Earl. It's a no. No, keep him out of here. We don't need nobody that's gonna blow up when he sees the trash that we putting out. And we putting out some trash right now. All right. Okay, I think I eviscerated everybody I came to eviscerate. Shout out to Schultz. Schultz, he plays pretty good. He dropped some shit sometimes, but he was nervous his first game. But he played pretty good. I think Schultz has been doing an okay job. I like Bell, and when I can say Bell and Schultz have done better blocking. When I seen Bell and Schultz double teaming, what Miles Garrett, they did a better job than our left tackles in most occasions. So I give them that credit because usually even two tight ends ain't enough. But both of those guys can block, man. I like that. Um, let's see who else didn't we talk about? I think we talked about Alden. We talked about my kid Tristan. We talked about Mike Nolan. We haven't talked about Mike McCarthy. Um, there's not really much I can say about Mike McCarthy except for I mean, I don't know what type of shit trickles downhill. I don't know what, rolling downhill right now, but it should be some shit rolling downhill because they not getting these guys ready. We said this about Jason Garrett, and this is the thing. This is the big test right now, right? Here's the big test. If we did make a coaching change right now, what would you be saying about Jason Garrett? We would be saying the same shit. You're not getting your team ready. But he must have been getting his team better prepared than these dudes are. So they need to do something. And maybe it's the old school mentality. These ain't no old school players, bro. We don't got no old school players on this team. These some young boys. They don't know what the fuck you talking about, Nolan. They don't know what y'all talking about, man. Mike Tom Sula. They don't Bones. They don't know what y'all talking about. Yo, TP don't even know you gotta catch the kickoff. He don't know that. He just looked at it. He put the T up like he's about to do his TO drill. And he said, "Oh shit, I'm supposed to get that." Because Dak was screaming at him. Like, yes, you gotta go get that, dummy. How the fuck somebody gotta tell you that anyway? Why would somebody have to say that to you? Like, you just fucked up last week, man. It shouldn't be happening again, man. Crazy, y'all. You sign Earl and and boldly attack the problem. No, you don't. You sign maybe Reed. You go get Reed, maybe. What's his name? Eric Reed. That's his name, right? The crazy one. Now he a psycho. He might do a Jay Ratliff on Jerry Jones, though. Eric Reed would choke Jerry Jones. I'm serious. He would choke him. And I'm not saying like he would choke him figuratively speaking. He would choke him, really choke him. So you gotta wait. See, Earl will hurt the locker room. Reed will hurt the owner. It depends. It depends, man. But that boy vicious. I like him. I like him though. But I don't think Jerry Jones like him. Jerry Jones don't like vicious people, man. Vicious, outspoken players. Just think about it. How many of because he said, I'm gonna pretty much say something to you that make you want to choke the shit out of me. And I can't have another experience like Jay Ratliff. He can't have nobody picking him up by the throat no more, man. So I don't think Jerry Jones want dudes like that around him, man. I just don't. He said Reggie Robinson needs to play opposite side of Diggs. Man, with the way everybody else playing, I don't think Reggie would do a bad job. I don't think Savion Smith or whoever else, Goodwin, they couldn't do worse. You could just say, yo, let's man up everywhere and just get cooked. We would do better. We would do better. I don't know what schemes you're running. Just man up and get cooked then. Because we getting cooked anyway. Then you ain't got to worry about people not knowing. You just saying he getting beat because he manning up and getting cooked. Well, get cooked. Blitz and get cooked. Didn't at least say we killing quarterbacks every day, B, but we getting cooked. Okay, I see what we doing though. At least quarterbacks ain't surviving the game. Then I'm like, well, that's what we do with his squad out here, man. We killing shit. Okay, that's cool. Cool. But just getting cooked and not knowing, that's pussy. Oh, excuse me, I can't say that. That is bussy ball. Boy, pussy ball. I said pussy anyway. My bad. But it is. It's like, come on, man. Y'all playing like some soft ass shit over here, bro. I can't do it. Y'all can't do it. You said Reggie needs a chance. Somebody do. Fresh Prince, appreciate it. He said we need someone to blow this shit up. Blow ish up though. Too many squares on this team. Yeah, yeah, but they not the ones. They not the ones. I don't think they're gonna get a chance. He said, hell, my little cousin is 6 foot and run a 4.4 out there. He run a 4.4 where? See, go get him. You see, out the supermarket. He could probably do better. Philadelphia. Philadelphia, you proud, huh? Where's that at? I don't know what he said to you. He must have said something to you. You better leave Robbie Radford alone. He got what the fuck is wrong with your face on his avatar, Robbie? Hold on. I gotta get close to this. I don't know if he got a mask on or he a zombie face. So he got blonde hair and a zombie face. That's what he looked like. But you better leave him alone. Robbie Radford, he looked like he is from Philadelphia. That's what he looked like. He looked like he a murderer. Leave him alone. DeMarcus Lawrence said that they soft. DeMarcus Lawrence is saying they soft because he's soft. DeMarcus Lawrence be coming up doing this shit. Yeah, be coming up after he make a play, looking like he fucking in a gang, whatever. But play like you in a gang. Don't just play like you in a gang. Play like I don't mind gangsters. Be a gangster though on the field though, dog. If you be a gangster all the time too. Don't be a gangster just when when you think y'all winning or something. Be a gangster all the time. He playing soft. He is. He not. But I thought it was because of his knee. He looking kind of heavy out there. Oh, he said, Vach, your fans did it. Yo, you happy because y'all tied the Bengals? Get the fuck up out of here, bro. You weird. You weird for that. You cannot come up here and get hype because you tied the Bengals. You tied the Bengals in boring fashion at that. That was a boring ass game. I watched that game just to watch what y'all got. And Carson Wentz is ass. He ass. He playing like ass. Y'all best quarterback is, I don't even know where Nick Foles is right now. That's fucked up. But that's y'all best quarterback. Carson Wentz is who y'all got right now. No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. No, it's no. I'm not mad. I don't get mad. I look at you doing dumb shit. You here doing dumb shit. So I'm gonna call it because that's what you're doing. Yeah, you dumb for that. That's dumb. You came here to brag about a tie. You weird. You weird for that. And you calling people out about it. You should wait till y'all blow something out first, man. You said he's in Chicago. See, don't nobody know where he the fuck at. But that's y'all better quarterback. Y'all tied the Bengals. I'd rather lose to the Bengals. I'm not even gonna front. I'd rather lose and say, man, y'all need, this Browns loss feel better than the Bengals tie. I don't even know why. Ties, that department, it just don't feel right. It don't feel right. Even though I know a tie is better than a loss, I never like the motherfuckers when I see it. It's like sex with no climax. It's just like, why did we do it in the first? Why we get up here? Why we come here? It's like that. Nobody can win. And you nobody can win. That means the bumble. That's bumble. That's what it is, man. I got you cursing. I'm always cursing. What are you talking about? I'm not a cornball because I curse. I might be a cornball for other reasons, but you don't know them. But it ain't because I curse, because I always curse. Stop that. And I'm in Philly too, so I'm in the gyms all the time, so we can come talk. Anytime you want. All right. You said, how you weird? You weird because you here. I don't come to your page. Where your page at? Get back to your page. I don't come to the Eagles page. I don't. I come to talk to my homie. Lord Brunson, cool. I go talk to him, but I don't come to y'all chat boxes to talk about ties. I would never do that. What was it, 2 o'clock? I don't know what time it is. It's fucking 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I don't fucking know. 146. 146, you like, you know what, I'm about to go. I seen that Akoye saying, I appreciate that you came here off the notifications, man. I do appreciate that. I gotta stop doing that to my own fucking viewers. I'm gonna stop eviscerating you right now. I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. You are not weird. You just like the Cowboys and don't know you do. I don't give a fuck, dog. You could think I'm weird though. I don't care, bro. I'm here. I don't give a fuck. That's why I'm doing this shit. Yeah. He said, no, Akoye, he weird as fuck. Yo, that's crazy. You weird because you here. Why are you here? I don't understand it. But all right. Back to some stimulus, man. We about an hour in almost. I had some fun. Y'all made me laugh a little bit. You said that's just soft and weird. Like I told you, bro. I'm in the gyms every day. B, you know what Philly about? We about these, Joe. We about these hands, bro. You can come spar me or something if you think I'm soft. I don't mind that. And I mean that. You can come tell me your name. You can go to Pivot Boxing on 6 in Cambria any day at 5 o'clock. I'll be right there and I'll whoop your ass. Promise. Promise. Anyway, I mean that though. You can definitely come down to spar, bro. Anytime you want. Get your frustration out. I might like it. All right. That's how I feel about losing to the Browns. Shout out to Cambria. That's a fact. Y'all know what it is. All right, same mistakes. I already did everything in this book. I'm gonna start breaking shit down tomorrow. Right now, he said, no, he trying to spare me. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, not feeling this loss, not trying to get too emotional about the loss, but I'm very emotional about it. I already went over everything that I wanted to go over. I feel like the defense itself needs some help, some motivation. They shouldn't need any. The motivation should be their jobs. If you want to put that on the line, then the first thing you need to do is, at the end of the day, hold on a second. There's another Philly fan right here. I should put him on, but he's gonna be talking some other shit. But anyway, at the end of the day, what we need to do is step up and start proving that we want to even play here to begin with. And the way you do that is by cutting some people. I think somebody should have got their head chopped by now, period. I just think somebody should get their head chopped. I don't care who. I'm for real. You should cut somebody who we like. For real. Cut who we like. Cut somebody who we like, and it'll wake everybody up, hopefully, in the middle of a season. That's what I would do. I would get somebody to fuck up out of here, man. I don't like the fact that we keep making the same exact mistakes week in, week out with the same players. It's like if you're going to lose because you're trying to win, meaning you're shuffling things out and you're trying to see who the best player in certain positions are. And sometimes it might be regardless of what they're doing in practice. You might see somebody like Donovan Wilson who might not play as good in practice because he don't get the same reps, right? But then you see how he played in the game. He played a little bit better. So, use this as motivation to chop somebody's head off. If you want to bring in Eric Reed for a look under the hood, I would do it. But it's I mean, at this point, any answer will do for me. I don't mind. The reason I say at this point any answer would do, I know for a fact I don't like our safeties that you started. I don't like Thompson as much as, but I don't dislike him as much as I dislike Woods, and I was high on Woods last year and the year before, so I'm not feeling it. If y'all haven't hit the like button, make sure I hit the like button. I will be throwing some. You said that Joe Jackson looked damn good. Y'all funny as shit. Y'all funny as shit, man. Y'all going in too, man. Cut Whirly ass. Why y'all want to cut? Y'all cut Whirly ass. We gonna get blown out even worse. You sound crazy, Adam. You still sound crazy because why you don't like Whirly, but you like everybody else? He's playing better than everybody else. Period. Period. Cut 54. You can't cut Jalen. Jalen's out of position, man. I think you put him somewhere else. He could still help you somewhere, but he should not be in the middle. I don't believe it anymore. I don't. He's a middle linebacker, and the way he tackles quarterbacks, man. Tackle quarterbacks and running backs in the backfield. That's cool, but I don't want to see him in the middle of the field. You said Alden missed that tackle because Alden tried to make the tackle. He didn't have to try to make the tackle. That's everybody's plan. Hero ball. You don't have to make that tackle. Alden didn't have to do shit on that play. He nothing. All he had to do was just run to the sideline and beat. He's running a U. See, he's running a U to the sideline. If you run down here and you don't cut this angle off, you're dead. Why don't you just run and cut the angle off by cutting it the fuck off? Get out there, and he can't run up there. And then you have to cut inside where he don't want to be. Then it's over. It's a wrap for that. But anyway, listen, like I said, Philadelphia underdogs. We at 6 in Cambria this afternoon, brother. See you later. Anyway, everybody else, I will break some shit down tomorrow when the coaches film come out. Right now, today, I might take a compilation and just pour my feelings out over a beat or something because I'm feeling still a little angry. But I don't got no more time to be sitting up here because I think I said everything I can say, and anything else I can say right now would be counterproductive to myself and others. So I'm gonna go ahead and chill. But appreciate y'all joining in the middle of the day. It's 320 or 31 of you up here. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And I'll catch y'all later. He said, Bluefish, just say you upset and your feelings hurt. Botch still going. Get them Botch, man. I don't understand these dudes, man. Some of them saying some crazy shit like, let's cut Whirly. Like, what? I got us at 11-5. We got to win a game, Tyrone. We got to win a game. Hit the like button. A dot, salute to you too, brother. Rue Glock, what's good? Davey, what's good? I think you asked me something earlier, Davey. I think I might have covered it. Might have been Donovan Wilson or something like that. But I think I covered it. I think I did. Fire Nolan. Fire Nolan for what? You know what happens to teams that fire Cambria? Yeah, yes, Cambria. Cambria. Yeah, you know what happens to teams when they coaches get fired in the middle of the year though? They be ass. You want to win, you don't do that. You let him try until we know we ain't gonna win. Then you go ahead and get rid of him. But I don't think you fire him this first year unless they just don't respond to anything he's saying. And I feel like they responding to something. Um, yeah. But yeah, got funerals to plan and shit like that too, man. So y'all might see me off the blinker. I don't know. I had an uncle pass, and I don't know when when we're putting him in the ground. So I might be missing this week. I'm not sure. I don't know what my schedule gonna be like. But yeah, got shit to do. So talk to y'all later. Peace.